Alright. I forgot. We left a little surprise for ourselves here. He could also be like down here, and it's like he's really here with us. He's just standing here next to me. But like, I don't like his. I don't like the I don't like his wall-eyedness. No, he's gotta. You gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. Gamers, Saturday, 1 p.m. Easternish. How's it going? How is it going? Sorry, I was taking a dump. I don't have the computer set or nothing. It was it's kind of a miracle I'm here on time. I don't have anything plugged in. I have to plug everything in now, so bear with me. Boy. Let's see. What's the while I'm working on this, what's the current hot gamer news? Does anyone know? Any hot gamer news coming out that we can discuss while I'm plugging all this shit in? Todd Broker Gex. Yeah, they're pushing out another update for Oblivion Remastered, and somehow every time they put out an update for that, it breaks my Gex mod. It's something they're doing with the NPC forms. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're changing them somehow, which is stupid. I don't know why they would need to change a form that just says this NPC looks like this. I don't know why that needs to change in a patch. But whatever. But the 1.2 patches on the Steam beta branch, already downloaded it, I looked at it, and I fixed it. So if you are playing Oblivion Remastered using the Gex mod, don't worry, you can keep playing it, and when the update officially comes out, the 1.2 update, you can just download my 1.2 version that I've already uploaded, and you'll be able to continue playing with Gex. So don't worry about that. It's good. Patapon got a Steam release? Why? Why? PPSSBB has existed for ages. Why would anyone... If I download Super Mario.NES, the cops will kick my door in and shoot me in the fucking head. That's the only reason you should buy Patapon on Steam. It's fucking stupid. You know what? I have a gripe. A non-gamer gripe, but a gripe nonetheless. I had to get a few small amount of groceries delivered from DoorDash while, I was here with the baby. And, normally it works pretty well, but there's this one problem where if something is not in stock, you can either pick an alternative, or you can set it to let the Dasher pick something, similar. So today they got all my items right, except I requested some a 4-pack of the microwave mac and cheese cups, with the squeezy sauce that you just microwave, and I guess they were out of stock. So what did they replace it with? 4 boxes of stovetop spiral mac and cheese. You don't replace microwave cups of mac and cheese with stovetop box mac and cheese. That doesn't follow. That's not a good replacement. So now I have 4 boxes of spiral mac and cheese I'm gonna have to cook at some point. It's annoying. But whatever. I still have 2 of the microwave cups that the baby can enjoy. Let's get this all plugged in. Sorry I didn't have this ready ahead of time. I was pooping, and then I didn't even have time to have lunch. I had them deliver me a frozen chicken pot pie, and I just didn't have the time to microwave it, so I didn't eat it. Instead, I had a handful of goldfish crackers and a single string cheese, and that was my lunch. Break this. Plug it in. give it that plug. Okay, what else am I plugging in this thing? The mouse. Is it true that the Donkey Kong video game is coming out in like literally a few days? That's cool. I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon because I refuse to pay more than $60 for a video game, so I'm not going to play it anytime soon. So we'll see how that goes. At this point, it can go either two ways. Either, one, at some point, through some like miracle of God, Nintendo like puts the game on sale for below $60. So I buy it below $60 and then I buy a second Nintendo Switch 2 so I can keep the other one in the box. Or, alternatively, they figure out how to turn the Switch 2 into a Switch 2 Pro. But I don't think any of those are happening soon, so I'm just not going to get to play the Donkey Kong game for a while. That's stinky. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Alright, let's get my hat on. And get my ducks in a row here a little bit. Okay, here. Let's see if this sucker will get good and juicy. Get my legs nice and... I like to sit cross-legged in my gamer chair. I don't know why. It's not a chair meant for sitting cross-legged. It's a gamer chair. I got a white monster. I just find it more comfortable to sit cross-legged in this chair. I don't know. Maybe it's because my legs are long? I don't know. Uh-oh, we're getting interference from the audio cable. Hold on. Let me get this on screen, and I'm going to fiddle with the audio cable a little. Oh, I know why. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's get this fucker on screen. Come on. You're plugged in, you're plugged in. You just have to deactivate and reactivate again. There we go. Alright. It is 7/12/2025, and the time is 13 o'clock. And 8 minutes-ish, you know. Close enough. This did not have quite enough time to get as cold as I would like. But it's sort of cold. You know what I was thinking in the bathroom? There needs to be a portion in your refrigerator that is somewhere in between the refrigerated section and the freezer section. So that if I have a can of a drink that I want to get very cold, I don't want the drink to freeze, I put it in that in-between section, and then I get the drink into the temperature I want. There needs to be something like that. And it needs to be like a standard like inclusion for every fridge in America, because it's absurd that that's not a thing that we have.
Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to Windows 98. Why are you still using Windows 98? What is wrong with you? Stop buying computers from thrift stores, man!
Like, there's got to be a way to make that work. It just seems so, like such a great thing to have. The fact that we don't have it is just killing me. Let's see. Tie this sucker up. They make chiller spaces and fridges for vegetables. I mean, no, those are at the bottom, yeah. But are those really any colder? Does this really count? Like I'm imagining. Look at your fridge. Like, okay, in fact, we're here. We might as well do this. Look, you got you got your fridge, you know, and then you got the freezer up here, and then you got the refrigerator down here. Okay. And like up here in the top, you got like a big bag of like Tyson chicken nuggets here, you know. And you got like you got a bag of like frozen broccoli, you know. And then you got a big, huge fucking box of Hot Pockets that your wife really wanted, and then she ate once, and then it's been sitting there for like a month, and she has never even like looked at it, and now it's just sitting there taking up most of the room in your fridge, and it's just sitting there, and she literally only ate from it once. And then down here you've got, you know, a few layers down here, and then you have your milk, which is shaped like a box for some reason. You got got like a box of Sody Pop, and then you basically have like not much else really, because you never end up going to the store because you're always busy, so you really don't have anything else in there. So here's my concept, is in between the fridge and the freezer, we have a new section right here. It's a very small, flat section. And it'll be like themed with like kind of like a frosty kind of like frosted glass kind of plastic effect all over it. And it'll have some kind of like fancy ass like trademarked name. And it's something that says it's between the freezer and the fridger, and that'll be it. The fridger. Let's get a good. Let's get a good font here. For the fridger here. Do we not have something kind of swoopy? I want something kind of swoopy whoopy. That's not it. That's too cartoony. We'll do Times New Roman. It's the fridger. Trademark. And in the fridger here, there's just enough room for you to take like a can and like slide it in there, so you could have a bunch of like cans of soda, or even like, you know, the plastic bottles or like bottles of water. You can slide them in there sideways, and that will get your drink to a temperature in between refrigerator temperature and freezer temperature. And it's always frosty in there, and you can take it out and it's perfect. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. That already exists? Well, where can I get it? Where can I get it? Where the fuck do we leave off? Correct me if I'm wrong, did we spend the entirety of last week's stream of this fixing the issue with the body segments not turning?
Coming, boy!
With the body segments not turning correctly? Because that might have been what happened.
I'm a coming, boy! a-coming, boy! I'm a-coming, boy!
Look at this random number generator just doing a left and a right. I just want to see him come from the top so we can be sure it's all fixed.
I'm a-coming, boy!
Yep, okay. That's fixed. That's what we fixed last time. We got the corners working again, even though they really shouldn't have braked. Braked? Broked? Brunkened? It shouldn't have been an issue, is what I'm saying, I guess. Okay, when the dog comes behind. And finishes up. Okay. So now... So now... Look, no. I'm not gonna set a timer and then physically walk over to my refrigerator and get it. That refrigerator takes up a huge chunk of the kitchen. It's a big device. There's lots of room in it for features. It should do all the work for me. Why should I have an appliance that big just sitting there being a dumbass? Why doesn't the fridge have to do any work? Why do I have to do all the work? The fridge should take care of it. That's all I'm saying. The fridge should be doing this job. Okay, let's propose the fridge does all these things. It's going to cost more. Am I going to spend more? No. This needs to be a standard feature. The standard, bog standard refrigerator, like the lowest bottom tier refrigerator that you get if you go to like fucking Sears doesn't exist anymore, like Home Depot or something. Do they have fridges at Home Depot? I don't know. But the standard refrigerator you see has not evolved in like the past like 20 or so years. Why can't it evolve? Why can't it evolve a little bit right now? What's holding it back? Oops. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, I did not drag that. We're good. Okay, that's all where it's supposed to be. Okay. So unfortunately, the next thing we really should do here is we should code in the arrows for the other three directions, and that's gonna suck. But it's got to get done. It's got to get done. So we might as well do it now. We might as well. Still don't understand why this. I still don't understand why this Photoshop file for that broken door from Fallout 3, why it has the icon of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why that happened. But it does. But it do. Okay, so this one is spawning from the right. Which one is spawning from the right? That's a left start. That's a right start. Okay, and then we have to minimize this down a little bit so that we can actually see. Get you in place. And then start doing the hard work. Oh boy. Alright. So, back to what we were talking about before. What is the hot gamer news right now in the world? Does anyone know? Is anything at all happening in the world of video games, or has it stagnated? Let's see. Down. 480. 224. One thing I'm worried about with the new Donkey Kong game is that it's going to come out and it's going to turn out that even though the Switch 2 is, you know, the Switch 2, Thank you, Amverse. I don't know anything about that, but I can briefly discuss it on the service level. So even though the Switch 2 is the Switch 2, I'm worried that it's going to come out and it's still going to have like frame drops and stuff, which will be stinky and annoying. But I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not playing it anyway. Yeah, I heard that there was a bunch of like bullshit happening with Subnautica 2 where like they fired the original devs and pushed the game back. And because they did that, the devs aren't going to get like their bonuses or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Here's my question. Like, I know very little about that whole situation. The first Subnautica game. When the first Subnautica game was released, I know it was an early access game, but when it was released, had their company already been purchased? Have they already been bought out? Or was that something that happened after Subnautica was released? Does anyone know? Like, does anyone know? It was their leadership they fired? I mean, it's... Here's the thing. With an indie game, which is what it started out as, the leadership are the devs. For an indie game, the leadership are the people making the game. But anyway, my question. When the first Subnautica came out, had they already been bought out by the bigger company? Man, the sneeze didn't come out. Wait. Subnautica came out in 2018 and they were bought out in 2021. Okay, thank you. So, if their game came out in 2018, my understanding, and I could be wrong, is Subnautica was already selling really good at that time, right? Right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But at that point, if your game is already released and you're already selling very well, why bother selling your company to a bigger company? Well, okay. Hear me out. This goes back to what I keep saying about, like, content creators and indie devs and stuff. This goes back to my philosophy on being a successful content creator or a successful indie dev. If you have hit the big time and you've made enough money to purchase a home without a mortgage, to put enough money away that you can basically retire and never have to work another day in your life. Can we agree that the management sucks? I can't agree to that because it's an indie game. The management is going to be the people who originally made the game. So no, I can't agree that the management sucks. So back to my point. If you make it big as a content creator or an indie game developer, and you have enough money to purchase and own a house fully, and you have enough money that you can retire and never work another day in your life, why keep going with commercial stuff? Like, at that point, what they should have done, if they had made enough money from Subnautica to just be good and to bounce, then they should have either one, just blown off any, offers to purchase and just, keep doing support for your game that's out there that you made bank off of, or two, sold to the big company and then fucked off. Oh, I got this one wrong. Because if you already got enough money to live your life, why keep going at it? Now, having said that, I put a little asterisk there. If you enjoy creating content or making games, and you have enough money to live your life, then keep making content, streaming videos, whatever, and keep making small games. But don't turn it into a big business. Like, as soon as, like, if your product is an indie game, and you're able to make that indie game in your bedroom, on your computer, you don't need, Or if you're like a content creator and you can do all your content creation sitting at your desk, you don't need a company. You don't need an office. You don't need employees. Like when I see like these like YouTube people who like their whole bread and butter is making like videos of them playing like, you know, Super Mario and vomiting into their own hands, they should not have an office building in California with employees. If you're making money from playing like fucking Mario, why do you need an office building? Record your videos, pay someone to do the editing. Why do you need an office? You don't need an office. Why are you like burning money like that? If you can make your open world like indie game from your desk, and the people you're working with can assist you from their desks, you don't need to purchase a building and have everyone work in that building. It's just a thing where it seems like excess. You have your money. Have your money. Share it with the people who helped you. You don't need a business. You don't need a business for playing Mario while making fart jokes, or for making a game about like shooting fish in a barrel. I don't know. I know what I mean. I don't know if I'm getting my point across very well, but I know what I mean. It's like people have to know when to be happy with what they got and to not keep climbing. You don't have to keep going up. There's a point on that mountain that you're climbing where you're high enough that you don't need to keep going up. Where you're high enough that you don't need to keep growing your company and making more and more money. Because you have enough money to live your life. Why keep going? Why make things more complicated than they need to be? So I think, circling back to the original point, I feel like if the first Subnautica was successful for them to the point where they didn't need to make more games, they should have stopped there. And if someone wanted to buy the company, they should have sold the rights to them and then not stayed with the company. I don't know. Obviously, I can easily say this from an outsider's point of view, and I don't know what it's about at all, but I don't know. I just feel like it's so simple. I just feel like it's so goddamn simple. But I'm an outsider. I've never been in that sort of situation, so I can't speak to it. It's all, of course, from the outside, it seems simple. Of course it does. But I don't know. People need to, like... It just seems like a simple, objective thing. And it's not like it's some kind of freak weirdo idea. It's not like it's some unique idea that I only have. Go look at, like, you know, these content creators and YouTubers, streamers, indie game devs. You'd see some of them who fall into the trap I'm talking about, where they go and they make a company, and then they make like another game, and no one buys the game, and then their company goes out of business. Or they start doing content, they start losing their viewers for one reason or another, and then their weird like office building full of like amiibos suddenly is like they can't pay the rent. You see them doing this, but you also see a lot who just sit their ass in their own home and keep working. So it's not like it's a weird idea I have. It seems logical that other people are coming to the same conclusion. I don't know, it frustrates me because it seems like such a simple thing, but whatever. Whatever, I just needed something to ramble about while I was doing this tedious work of keying in these waypoints. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one to spawn. This is when cat comes from the right side. Okay, hold on, let's make sure... Uh-oh, hold on. Oh. That's another thing that annoys me, Megastar. When big, like, content creators suddenly are like, okay, now I'm going to, like... Okay, well, I feel two ways about this. Okay, you know what? No, you're making me think about this, actually. You know what? I'm okay with a content creator wanting to go out and to, fund indie devs to make their games. I'm actually okay with that. Someone with the money who wants to help out smaller indie devs to get their games out there, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But gears rolling in my head, I just remember what I'm not okay with. I hate when people who are famous for other things, or who are famous for nothing, or who are just famous for being famous, want to branch out by by doing Twitch streams and video game content. You're already famous. Fuck off. Let the video game people do their thing. I don't need like TikTok Billy or like Hollywood Harry to make YouTube channels about playing video games just because it's easy. Fuck off. You have your own niche. Don't ruin this one.
I'm a coming, boy.
Gotta get him coming out from the right. That's how we're gonna see.
I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
Okay, we already know the top works. I want to see from the right door.
I'm a coming, boy.
I really should have just coded it so I can force him to come out of the door I want, but I'm too lazy. Just keep refreshing until it happens. What if it never happens?
I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
It's doing this on purpose. It knows I want him to come out of the right door.
Boy.
There we go. Okay, let's see if this worked. Looks like it did. Very good. Making good progress here. Making good progress. But yeah, I don't think I'm saying anything revolutionary. It's just a thing where it's like, people need to be like... People need to just look at things simply and logically, and not overcomplicate their life. Okay, we want coming out of the bottom door now, so let's see. Snake 1 is the left. Snake 2 is the right. Snake 3 is the top, and then Snake 4 should be the bottom. Yep, okay. Okay. Now that I talked your ear off about that, what else is going on in video games? What else is going on? Here we go. Alright. My brain's getting confused. That's left. I didn't eat lunch. You'll have to excuse me. My brain, if I don't eat lunch, I don't know which way is left and right. 2352. Stop killing games getting bad attention because game companies are lobbying against it. I mean, pretty sure everyone could have saw that coming. That, you know, the game companies would be upset about it. What I'm more surprised about is how, like, the game companies seem to be taking it as a serious threat. That's kind of surprising. I figured it would be something that they would completely ignore until it's actually, you know, starts being looked at by the European government and becoming an issue. That's a little surprising to me. That's surprising. But, I mean, if the company is looking at it as a serious threat, that's a good thing, because that means there's a chance that something good may actually come of this. Which would be great. That would be great. So I guess we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, like, who knows what the fuck the European government's gonna do. If they handle it the same way they've been handling, you know, Apple with the whole Epic Games thing, then it could end up great for us. But there's no way of knowing until it happens, and who knows how long that's gonna take for them to look at it, you know? They probably have more important things they're looking at right now. Down arrow, there it is. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything else important happening in video games recently. It's pretty dry right now. Gamer Juice has been drunked. Three, 4, 2, 2, 4. All right, keep going. To be honest, though, like, even though, you know, the stuff that Europe is making Apple do is, you know, kind of good for consumers, at the end of the day, I still think Tim Sweeney over at Epic Games is a little fucking dickhead. A little greedy dickhead. Three, 5, 2. You know what's frustrating? And this is something that happened weeks ago. But, you know, the whole thing with, what's his name? What's that fat fuck's name? Pitchford, Randy Pitchford, you know, being like, you know, the real fans will find a way to buy Borderlands 4. The fact that he can openly be such a piece of shit, an anti-consumer piece of shit, and people will absolutely, I promise you, still make Borderlands 4 like a bestseller, that's frustrating. Like, people just either don't care to pay attention or they don't give enough of a shit to not support assholes. And it's just so frustrating that he can just get away with being like absolute garbage. Because like, it will. Borderlands 4 will absolutely be a bestseller. It will. There's very little that Randy Pitchford can say that will change that. And there's very little anyone can do to change that. It's very frustrating. That man should not be successful. He's a dickhead. He's a big old dickhead. Oh, you know what? Let me set the timer that the baby is sleeping. Go. 12:30. There we go. I heard that Death Stranding 2 came out, and that kind of caught me off guard. It's like, oh wow. Yeah, I forgot that was happening. Are people actually playing that, or is it just kind of like it exists? Because like, I feel like not a lot of people would really want to play it if they didn't like the first one. I feel like not a lot of people really were crazy about the first one. I don't know. It's so weird that Kojima can, like, where's Kojima getting this money? Did Death Stranding 1 really make enough money for him to make another one? $20.96. Like, personally, I have zero interest in it. But I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I don't think I am no longer capable of objectively, like, judging new AAA and quadruple A games, because AAA games have, like, not been targeting my demographic for so long that it's like something completely abstract to me. Like, they're not video games anymore. They're something completely else. So I can't judge them as video games because they don't even resemble video games to me anymore. Like video games have turned into, like, endless hand-holding and, like, difficulty skipping and gacha mechanics to the point where it's like it doesn't resemble video games as I know them anymore, so I can't even judge them. Literally, the only AAA games that I have any interest in anymore are Nintendo ones and Todd Howard ones. That's it. Any other new game that comes out that could grab my attention would have to be an indie game. It's one of those reasons I've not, like, streamed any of those, like, you know, Sony or Microsoft conferences or presentations, because I don't give a fuck. There's literally nothing they could announce that would interest me at all. Nothing.
Oh.
There we go. Alright, so that should be the bottom. So let's see how it looks coming out of the bottom. And that's the thing, like, it literally doesn't matter that games aren't targeting me anymore, because there's such a big backlog of older games from the 360 era and back that it doesn't matter. There's plenty of games there for me to play, so I don't give a fuck. Oh, okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Look at that. That arrow right there, that right arrow, we fucked that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's probably the 11th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one here is the one we fucked up, probably. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's 488160 when it's supposed to be... Oh, you know what? I wrote it down wrong. That's why it's not lining up. 488160. So what should it be then? That's gonna be a little difficult.
I'm a coming, boy.
Oops.
I'm a coming, boy.
Come on, I just want to see the playfield again so I can figure out what needs to change. Nope, that's the top. We need the bottom.
I'm a coming, boy.
Okay. So this is the one that needs to change. Let's let dog run through, so we'll fuck off with him. Okay, so this is at... See, we changed the function. We don't have the same debug. The Y coordinate is working, but not the X. So it needs to match the up arrow from before it. I think this... Okay, this is the problem. The 488 here should be 448. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Four, 4, 8. Enjoy the movie, Jim Sticky. Alright, now we roll hold until we get the bottom door again. We'll see if it fixed it.
I'm a coming, boy.
It looks like it fixed it, but let's just watch the whole thing. Yep, there we go. Good. Just update the text file just in case we need to reference it again in the future. Okay, so the last one is from the left door. Is that the first file or the second file? I don't remember. Yep, it's the first file, so it'll be easy. Okay, what else? What else is happening in video games? 192, 224. Two, 224, good. Kamiya, I don't know how we pronounce it, has his old IPs again. I guess that's good. I guess I was never into his games, so I don't really know. I don't really care. I never played Bayonetta or whatever else he fucking made. I don't care. 160. Another up arrow. Okami, I never played Okami. From the outside, Okami looks like it's good, but I never played it myself. 96, 160. A left arrow. I saw that McDonald's brought back their snack wrap. I opened the McDonald's app on my phone, and in big letters it said, "You did this." So I closed the app and I uninstalled it because I don't want the clown to come out of the phone and get me. But here's the thing: they only brought back the snack wrap with the chicken in it. The best snack wrap they had was the one was the Mac wrap, which was basically the contents of a Big Mac sized down to fit in one of their wraps. That was their best snack wrap, and that's not on the menu. So I don't give a fuck about this stupid ass chicken wrap. Bring back the Mac wrap, then we'll talk. Anyway, and I think actually Taco Bell, I don't know if it was on purpose, but they're aware enough that they're trying to compete a little with that, because I think Taco Bell has some like crispy chicken wraps on their menu right now. Yep, they do. The avocado ranch crispy chicken taco. Probably sucks. Not gonna lie. I don't want no crispy chicken from Taco Bell. Why would I want that? Get out of town. 256, 160. I gotta go up. 352. Feels like a weird number, but we'll put it in anyway. 160. Alright. 52, 96. Good. There was a place near me. There's a place near me that sells Korean hot dogs. You know the kind, they're like a hot dog on a stick and they're battered and then deep fried. I ordered 3 dogs. I ordered a spicy dog, I ordered a crab stick dog, and I ordered a cheese stick dog. I get my order, and it was delivered to me because I was busy with the baby. There's only 2 dogs in there, the spicy dog and the crab stick dog. I did not get my cheese stick dog. I am very disappointed. I wanted the deep fried cheese to shove into my ventricles so I could have a delicious cheesy time, and I did not get it. I did not get it, and you know what? The batter could have used more salt. The batter was a little bland. That's my review of the Korean hot dogs. Hope you enjoyed it. 224. Koreans put mayo and corn on hot dogs. Yeah, that was on the menu. I didn't get those, but if I had, it wouldn't have mattered because they wouldn't have delivered it to me anyway. Normal syndrome. Thank you for bits. Doing an up arrow. 480, 224. Oh, I'm glad we're almost done with this manual entry here. Left arrow. 28. Man. Sometimes I think back about how good we had it fast food-wise before COVID. Like, McDonald's had all-day breakfast. And a ton of them were open like 24 hours. And we lost all of that. All of that. Fuck. It was the good times. Okay, gamers, can somebody type... Okay, do me a favor, I'm testing something. Type this message in the chat, and you can squeeze it around and adjust it a little bit. Type, hello, I like foreigners. Type that in chat, I want to see what happens. It's fine. Okay. The auto mod got cyberspace not for the word foreigners, and it's only foreigners that's highlighted. Yet you guys can say it fine. I don't know. What the fuck? Whatever. Okay, 416. 224. Down. Alright, two more of these suckers here. 256, 288. And the last one. 320, 288. There. Alright, let's... That's from the left. Okay, let's save and see if this works.
I'm a coming, boy!
Okay, that's the bottom. I need them from the left.
I'm a coming, boy!
That's the right.
I'm a coming, boy!
I don't know why I didn't just put in debug keys.
I'm a coming, boy!
There we go. Okay. What the fuck did I do? Okay, wait. Why did I avoid the bottom of the screen? The fuck? Why did I avoid the bottom of the screen like this? What a stupid layout. Well, it's too late, but, you know. This is at 192, 160.
I'm a coming, boy!
Come on.
I'm a coming, boy!
Imagine how much time we'd have saved if I had just put in a debug key for the stupid doors.
Boy. I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
God, I'm hungry.
I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
Come on! It knows I want the left door. It knows I want it.
Coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
It knows I want him to come out of that door.
I'm
God
a
damn it.
coming, boy.
It's reading my
I'm a
mind.
coming, boy.
Click and play is reading my mind. There we go. What the? Whoa! Oh, I see what I did wrong. Somehow he still made it to the door. Okay. This is supposed to be left. It's the second left that's supposed to be a right. $192, $160. $192, $160. $192, $160. This one's supposed to be a right. It's $96, $96. There. Alright, now, give us another shot.
I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
It's gonna be another like 12 resets until he comes out of that left door, isn't it?
I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy. I'm a coming, boy.
Okay. Why did I leave the bottom of the screen so empty for this one? What the fuck? Look at that. Why did I do that? I'm not gonna change it now, but why did I do that? Oh no, don't tell me this baby's already waking up. Give her a few minutes to see if she goes back to sleep. She's only been asleep for an hour and a half. She's supposed to sleep for 2 hours. Yeah, a few adjustments you want to make here. So when we come onto the top door, I just realized something. The top and bottom doors are still just background objects. They cannot open. Do I ever put my baby to bed with a Piranha Plant Lullaby song from Mario 64? No. I put her to bed and I'm like, better go to sleep. Better go to sleep. Are you sleeping? You better be sleeping. Are you sleeping? You better be sleeping. Let's do the left and right doors first since we don't have the top and bottom doors. So the right door will open. Left door's down here. Okay, left door will open. And we'll play the sound. But that should be simple, I think.
I'm a coming, boy.
Yep, that opens. I guess we have to make active objects for the top and bottom doors now, so those can open. Oh, man. No big deal. Oh, come on, mouse. Catch up. Oh, boy. Alright. I can't just... New level object. Active. There we go. Okay. Active door top. And door opens the first animation, so we'll do that. Very simple. Wow, good, good. Very good. And another for the bottom. Let's make sure these are all in the back. But I'm not getting overlapped by shit. This baby might be waking up. Not what I want to see. This spacebar's a little finicky on this thing. Alright. Alright, so these can both be open now. So we'll play the sound for the other two, and then we'll open those damn doors. We can find them. Where are they? The top door. Open. And same for you.
I'm a coming, boy.
Okay. I want to see if the top and bottom doors open, though, since those are new.
I'm a coming, boy.
The top and bottom doors, please.
I'm a coming, boy.
Okay, those are working. Okay, make sure this is in the back. Okay, we need code to make the exit door open as well. So, that should be simple. When we are in the boss fight stage, Cat exists, and his... Where is he? X position is less... We'll try less than 0 and see what happens. Less than 0, then we will close this door. Well, no, we don't want to have it when... Okay, no, so this is when Cat is exiting. We want the door to open, actually. We'll also apply the door open sound. So X0 is probably too small, but let's see what happens. And we might as well do one for each door, because otherwise we're going to be doing the same thing where we're waiting for him to come out of this specific fucking door before we can test it. Okay, and then the top and bottom doors. cat's Y position is less than 0. We open the top door. And if it is greater than 480, we open the bottom door. And also very important, only one action when it loops. Alright, let's see the mess we've made.
I'm a coming, boy!
Okay, so I want to see if the door is going to open when he exits. That's what we want to see. It opens, but it opens a little late. We might want to change the detection to be when he's
I'm a coming, boy!
further out from the edge. That's the same door he already came out of. Give me another door.
I'm a coming, boy!
Okay, so that should give us a bottom exit, so let's just make sure that happens. Yeah, okay, so we need to adjust the detection. That should be simple enough. So let's try... 1, 2, 3, good, so let's try slapping 32 onto here. Hey Siri, what's 640 minus 32?
640 minus 32 is 608.
Siri, what's 480 minus 32?
480 minus 32 is 448.
Alright.
I'm a coming,
Yeah, you're right though. Five Nights at Funny's is made using Klik Team, and I think it uses Fusion 2.5 or something. And there's some Klik Team games on Steam, not a lot. I want to say that for Five Nights at Freddy's and various other Klik Team games, when they get ported to consoles, like for modern consoles, there's not a direct way to port out of Klik Team to the console. So there's actually third-party companies that specialize in that, where they've developed their own in-house like conversion or translation layer that translate your Klik Team game into the console.
I'm a coming, boy!
So truthfully, Klik Team is not really ideal for making a game if you want it to end up on a console, because you're going to have to end up going through a third-party company at the end of the day to get it working on there. But for a small, quick PC game, it seems okay. I'm trying to think of examples of Steam Klik Team games. There's that one, Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff that was made using Klik Team. What's it called? You play as like a purple, like Sonic waifu. Not Pizza Tower, you dumb fuck. I'm sorry, Carvey Pumpkinson. The objective of this game is to murder CatDog as a member of the Simpsons family. Okay, it looks like the doors are working for open. We want the doors to close, though. That's pretty important. So, let's see. I guess we can do some. Okay, I need to look at how how dog comes out of the door, how far from the border he is, because that's going to determine how we do this. Freedom Planet, that's it, Grarlick.
I'm a coming, boy!
Freedom Planet on Steam. That's a Klik Team game. So that's another example of a Steam game, published Steam game that uses Klik Team. So you can make little 2D indie games and publish them on Steam. Okay, he comes out pretty close to the door, so that's a little difficult. Yeah, you can do that. It's just, you know, it's not the ideal situation. Okay, so let's see. Dog. Where's dog's code? Here's some of it. So is this the spawning code for dog? That's the moving code. So where are we spawning dog in? This is where we're spawning him in. Okay, let's try this. So we always have a single pixel that's following dog around that's intended to, you know, chew up the body chunks. Maybe we can use that to detect the door. Let's try that. The thing about Klik Team is, if you're already familiar with it, it's great. But if you're trying to make a game to publish, you really should avoid it because of all the limitations and everything. Like, it's not worth trying to make a full game with it because it's just going to be a bigger pain than it's worth. For little projects and for like rapid prototyping, it's pretty fun. But if you're going to make something real, it's better to use a real game engine, like Learn Godot or something. Animation change to closed. There we go. Okay, let's get the other doors here. And where are those doors? Here they are. Then the last door. Alright, let's see how this mess works. Unity. Yeah, Unity is also pretty easy to learn, but after that whole debacle with licensing, after, you know, they got bought out from a few years ago, I don't think it's worth learning Unity, because they could just do it again at any point they want. So if you're learning from fresh, just go with Godot, so you're at least safe license-wise for the future.
I'm a coming, boy!
Alright, so let's see if this door closes. That door just opened. I might have put the wrong animation on it. That one closed. So why did dog open that door? Door open. It's supposed to play the close. Let's see if that happens again. Oh, Carvey Pumpkinson, you're absolutely not. The only reason Cat Dog is the boss of this stage is because I despise Cat Dog. I fucking hate Cat Dog. I hate him so much. Cat Dog sucks. He's a disgusting cartoon character. And everything about his show is unlikable. I hate Cat Dog. It's the only reason he's the boss here. Just so we can kill him. Look at that. Okay, I think the reason it's not closing the door is because he's spawning far enough in front of the door that his detector is not actually overlapping the door, which is a little annoying. So what can we do about that? I think of the easiest way to fix this. We could make the detector bigger, but that could cause problems with the waypoints we're trying to take care of, but will it really, though? We can at least try. No harm in trying. Let's make this a big fucking lump and see what happens. Like that. Might as well try it. Just give it a shot.
I'm a-coming, boy!
So, dog's probably gonna have a big greed block on him, but it's mainly just to test this. Okay. So the problem with this is it seems like he eats up the body chunk a little early, but it's a little hard to tell. Let me make the block invisible, so it's going to be a little easier to kind of see what's happening with it.
I'm a-coming, boy!
Actually, in practice, it's not so bad. It is a little early when he eats it up, but it's kind of okay. Okay, let me... Well, you know, let's tweak it a little more. Let's see if it's reduced in size a little bit, if that's going to still work. Maybe an 8x8.
I'm a-coming, boy!
That seems to be working. Now I think we want,
I'm a-coming, boy!
we probably want Dog to become invisible once he closes the door and he leaves the frame. I think of the best way to do that. I guess we could detect if all the doors are closed, and if they are closed, we make them invisible. This little girl's awake, goddammit. Oh, let me mark that she woke up 9 minutes ago. Okay. I'll go grab her in a few minutes and see if she needs her diaper changed. Okay, so... if we are... Oh.
Mr. Raw.
Oh shoot, I don't have my thing open. Hold on. I can't read it. I don't have my Streamlabs open. Let me get that open real quick. And getting that up here. And Hoopa! The fuck's a Hoopa? Thank you. Thanks for donating. Appreciate that. Okay, boss state. Boss state 1. So, if we are in boss stage 1, if there are no cat objects in play, if dog is visible, and if all of the doors are playing their closed animation, then we will make dog invisible. Ability, make object invisible. And then we have to make sure we make him
Mr. Raw.
Aphrodicus? I don't know what that means. Thanks for donating. Aphrodicus is, I think that's right. Thanks for donating, appreciate that. Okay, so where are we spawning him in again? Is it up here? Here. Okay, here we want to make sure he becomes visible. Make object reappear. There we go. Alright, so let's see. So he should... Let me close my notepad. Maybe it'll give us a little bit of RAM back. I don't know how much RAM Notepad takes up in Windows 98. Considering how much it's chugging, maybe a little more than I thought. Alright. Okay, now let's see. Now, dog should disappear behind the door when it closes.
I'm a coming, boy.
Okay. We are destroying Cat when he's off screen, right? Because I don't remember. Oh! That worked. Okay, so we can make it even better by when that happens. We also make the... Where are they? Snake body segments, we make those get destroyed as well, so there's not that last chunk. Good. Okay, so at this point... Come on, load in. At this point now...
I'm a coming, boy.
Cat can roll on in, go through a pattern, then dog follows up, closing the door as he enters, chewing up the body segments in a reasonable amount of way from his body, and then he closes the door. Good. Okay. So now we just have to code a bit of the cleanup so that after he exits, everything, you know, gets cleaned up. So this code where we're actually making dog invisible and destroying the body segments, we can actually piggyback off of this to do the cleanup. That should be easy. Let's destroy this, destroy, and then I think we want to reset the timer so that Cat can come in for another pass. So we'll set the timer to 0. And let's see. So hopefully this does something. Wait, we also want to position dog off screen, I think. Towards the top, because I believe that's an important chunk of how we're doing this. His Y position has to be less than 32. Okay, so we will position, set his Y position to negative 46. Doesn't really matter. Alright, save, give it a shot. If this is working, then he should cycle through a few passes on the stage.
I'm a coming, boy.
Okay, then dog should follow up. Then the timer should reset, and once it hits the correct value, they should come in for another go. Oh god, it was instant. That's not good. Why was it instant? Oh. Shit, we do have it set to be instant. Why did I do it that way? Why did I do it that way? What a dumb way to do it. Is this all the code that spawns him in? wait, where are we setting? Oh, we're only setting the direction once? That's stupid. We should set it down here as well. Okay. So let's adjust this. So this should instead be if alteral value B. Why did I have this less than 32 here? I'm so confused. Let's say if it's greater than... Let's try 100, and we'll tweak. We'll tweak as needed.
I'm a coming, boy!
Okay, so the timer's got to count up. So we're going to have to tweak that so that it's already there on the first, after Homer jumps through the door. That should be easy to change, but let's just see. Uh-oh. Fuck, look at that. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, so greater than 100. You know what? Let's just make it equal 100. I don't think we're going to count over that, right? Right? Because it's counting up by ones. Still forgot to fix the initial spawn. Okay, he came out the bottom again, but that could just be because of, you know, stinky random number generator. I want to see if he comes out from another door. Okay, he does come out of another door. Good, so that's working. 100 might be a little high. Let's change that to 50. And, fix it up so he actually comes out of the door instantly once Homer breaks through the window. Alright, change this to 50. And then up here, change it to 45 so it hits 50 quickly. We'll see if this flows a little bit better. Come on, click and play.
I'm a coming, boy!
Gotta reset it for some reason. Why? Let's set it to 600. That's setting it to 45 like we want. What's setting it to 0? Oh, you know what? This is technically kicking off this does technically kick off. Wonder if there's a way we can detect if it's the first time around without too much effort. Actually, you know what? Let's do this logically. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay, so this is what kicks us off. So why don't we just use this? Hey Siri, what's 130 minus 45?
130 minus 45 is 85.
There. Actually, wait. No, because we're also using that to spawn Homer, right? Oh, no, we are just using it for, Oh, okay, that might actually work. Okay, let's see.
I'm a coming, boy!
Yep, there he comes. Now he should pass through, exit the door, and then just a few seconds later, he should make another pass. And then... what? Oh. The number did something weird there, but it seems okay because he's still rolling through. That seems to be working. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the baby. On the baby and the baby monitor, and she's just kind of chilling there. But I'm worried that she pooped. I don't want her to lay there with poop in her butt. Okay, tell you what. I need to check on her. I need to check on her to see if she pooped or not. So let me go do that. I'm gonna go see if she pooped, and then I will be back. I'll try not to be too long this time. I'm not intending to give her like an entire 3-course meal. I just want to check if she pooped. So I'm gonna try not to be too long. I will be back. She was a little upset. She was crying a bit until we came here into my room with the... Oops. So we came here into my room with the stream. Now she seems a little more calm. You got a big, stinky, poopy butt. Little girl, did you have a poopy butt? Why? Is it because you stink? Yeah? You stinky? You want to say anything? Do you want to say anything to the gamers? You don't? Why? What can you do? What can you do? Okay, so... we're putting this... so we basically have him coming through. He's able to make cycles through here. We need to make sure that Homer can be harmed by the body chunks, because he can't do that yet, which is a bit of an issue. So... let's see. So we should probably base it on... not that. That's not the bullet. There we go. Homer collides with bullet. Ultra value. Bless you! multiple value of something equals something else. So, oh, let me play the SimAnt music. There we go. Okay, so when Homer collides with snake body, multiple value A of the health bar equals 0. Play the hit sound, subtract health, blink Homer, set the timer. I believe those are the important things. Let's see. Let's see if that works. It should work, but let's just, we gotta check anyway.
I'm a coming, boy!
That's loud. Bring it down. Okay, so the body should now harm Homer. It does. Now, important question. We can move through the body right now. We're gonna take damage while we do it. Oh, you know what? I think we might have to change it from collide to overlap. Let's do that. Let's replace the collision with an overlap. What? I don't need help, I'm smart. Okay.
I'm a coming, boy!
Alright, so let's see. Let's get over to this body real quick. So, he should continually take damage, right? Yep, he does. Damage chain, good. Okay. Now here's the question. We can walk through the body right now. Do we want to try and make it so we can't walk through the body? To add some difficulty to it. Let's see. If Homer collides with the body... Where is he? There we go. Movement stop. Let's see if that works. We'll get stuck all the time? Probably, but maybe it'll make it interesting. I don't know. Let's see how it works.
I'm a coming, boy!
Oh, wait a second. One important thing, if you just walk into the body, it's not doing damage because it's stopping us, so we might have to have a secondary... a secondary damage thing, because I didn't think that would be a problem. Okay, no problem. We'll just have a secondary one, where instead of overlapping, we detect the collision as well. And we'll make sure the stop one is below it, so that they don't get mixed up. A little silly to have it twice, but I think it's important so you can't just stand in it and not take damage. Looks good. Let's see if that works or if it's too much.
I'm a coming, boy!
Okay, we took damage. Oh, look, we're stuck in it. You know what? I think I'm okay with getting stuck in it being a possibility. I think I'm okay with that. Like, you shouldn't be directly under him, you know? I'm okay with this. I actually think this helps. That would infuriate you. That's... Here's the thing. If it infuriates you, that means you can also learn from it. So there we go. See, there we go. The collision box seems wrong at the corners, though. That's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't necessarily like that. But it's not always weird. No, I don't mean you'll learn the path. I mean you'll learn to stay the hell out of the way of cat talk. That's what I mean. Okay, a few things here. Let's tweak a few things. Let's get a better look at how this is going to look. let's make the cat dog balls invisible. And let's try to make the waypoints invisible as well. We get a better kind of idea of how it'll look when you actually play it.
I'm a coming, boy.
Did I mark the baby's diaper? I did. Good. We already see a problem. The body's not coming out close enough to the door. So we gotta work on that. See, there's some challenge to that. I don't mind that. Now, is the body too far from the door on all of them or just the top? That I want to see. If he keeps coming out of that one, that's not going to help us. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, refresh it.
I'm a coming, boy.
I am now reconsidering having the body be an obstacle. I am now reconsidering it. Okay, it looks like for all the doors, at least from the top and bottom doors, the body comes out too far from the door. Does it happen for the left and right? So that's important. It does. Okay, so I think what that means is we have to spawn the cat ball closer to the edges. You like how tall the table next to the couch is. You know, like... just in case you really want to work your shoulder when you put your drink down. Okay. Okay, let's turn off the collision. I don't think the collision idea is going to work. We have to be able to pass through the body segments. But let's kind of make up for it by having it remove 2 pips from your health bar instead of just 1. Okay. So, let's tweak the positioning of the cat dog ball so it's further into the door. Where am I positioning it? Here? Nope, that's the old code. This must be it. Yep, here it is. Okay. 320 by 64, so that is where? I can't see it. 320 by 64. Gotcha. Okay, it's up there. Let's try 32. Let's cut 32 off of these guys and see how that affects it. It's from the left one. Right? Hold on, I'm getting confused. This is for the right one. Okay. 76. Hey Siri, what's 576 plus 32?
576 plus 32 is 608.
It's not a bad idea, Colonel Panic, but I don't want to have to code in like additional movement mechanics like that are going to further complicate it. Hey Siri, what's 416 plus 32?
416 plus 32 is 448.
And that should just be 32. Alright, let's see. So we brought the cat dog ball 32 pixels closer to the edge of the screen. Let's see if that fixes the problem we're having. You know, little girl, you could be on the floor playing with all this garbage that I should have cleaned up. You don't have to sit in Daddy's lap. As long as you're behaving, I'm not gonna fuss. Wow, that's still not close enough? Really? Well, I want to see what happens to the other... Actually, now that I think of it... using my brain. I actually think the cat ball's position is only used for dog. That cat's position is set separately. Yep. Alright, let's change that. This should be easy. We could have it set it to the the cat dog balls position, but I don't know how the ordering of it's going to work because it's all in the same event. So we're just going to kind of duplicate what we already did. Siri, what's 576 plus 32?
576 plus 32 is 608.
I know I'm repeating it. It don't matter. I know we already did this, but let's just do it. Siri, what's 416 plus 32?
416 plus 32 is 448.
And this one's easy. Alright, test it again. I think it's gonna work this time. Little girl, don't be rude over there.
Coming, boy!
Don't steal Daddy's things. That's better. Okay. That is much better in terms of orientation. Is the door off center? It doesn't matter, but I think it is a little off center. Could probably stand to not have the last chunk of the body actually exist above the frame of the door. Little girl, don't mess with that. Breaks the illusion a little bit. So I noticed the waypoints blinked in for like a quick moment, so we might want to only so much we can do about that. Let's, here where we're spawning them in, make them invisible as well, just in case. I don't know. It's not a huge problem. And there's certain things we can do to minimize it, but... Little girl, hey! No, don't play with those blinds. Daddy will open the blinds for you. It's okay. Look. There you go. See? There you go. See, you can look out the window now. Have her messing up my blinds. Go. Okay, we don't want the body segment to spawn too close to the edge of the screen. So where can we tweak that? Where are we spawning them in? Where are we actually doing that work? Here, these two. I guess we could just add in some extra conditions to make sure that... Sorry, my pants are falling down. To make sure that cat is within a certain... what do you call it? Don't say that, Scrub Lord Fats. We have not been working on the Simpsons stage for an entire year. That cannot be true. Hold on. I've been distracted by this. Now I have to actually double check. That cannot be true. It has not been an entire year of the Simpsons stage. There is no way. I'm looking it up. I'm going to the playlist. Click and play playlist. Okay, let's see. Yeah, shall we? Oh, I think Sync goes home. Your dog barking. Okay, where's the first one that references Simpsons? Holy shit. You're fucking right, Scrub Lord. How the hell have we been working on this stage for an entire year? What? That does not feel real. God damn it, this sucks. Okay, let's... Little girl, what are you doing? Stop it. Let's add in the checks here. If his X position is greater than... I don't know, 32? We're gonna have to kind of toy with this a little bit. Siri, what's 640 minus 32?
640 minus 32 is 608.
Somehow I knew that. Siri, what's 480 minus 32?
480 minus 32 is 448.
These are the same numbers we were using before. That's why they're familiar. Alright, so we've drawn kind of a 32 pixel barrier around the stage with that. Let's see if that works. Little girl, stop that!
I'm a coming, boy!
He's reaching for stuff on the high shelf. Okay, that's a little better. There you go. Let's see how it looks for the other ones as well. Hey, little girl, excuse me! No! Stop it! Stop stealing my stuff! Don't do that! Ugh. Did it just do the exact same door? I want to see the other doors. I'm wondering if we should use 64 instead of 32 for the barrier. I guess we can try 64. It shouldn't be that hard. Gotta tweak it a little bit. Siri, what is 640 minus 64?
640 minus 64 is 576.
That sounds like that might be too much. Siri, what's 480 minus 64?
480 minus 64 is 416.
This might be too big of a jump.
I'm a coming, boy!
Oh, bye, Megastar. Thanks for joining us. That's better. That's a better amount, I think. It kind of just comes in through the bottom of the door, and the rest is shrouded in darkness. Bye, Carvey. Thanks for joining us. Oh, look, there's a problem with the bottom. We might have to leave it at 32. I think we have to leave it at 32. 32 is like the perfect balance, because otherwise we get those issues with the bottom. Oh god, look at that! Yeah, we have to leave it at 32. 64 is too extreme. Siri, what's 640 minus 32?
640 minus 32 is 608.
Siri, what's 480 minus 32?
480 minus 32 is 448.
Alright. So this is probably the best compromise. In terms of the values. Well, girl, why are you biting the arm of Daddy's chair? Why do you like this? Are you hungry? Are you trying to tell Daddy you're hungry? Oops. Okay, yep, 32 was the right call. Good. I feel like the first segment is a little too much, but it's not worth tweaking it more. It's good enough, and that's gonna have to do. Good. So, plan for... You just eating stuff off your foot? Stop it. The plan for the next Click and Play stream. We're going to... We have to set up a counter to count the number of times that Cat exits the door for a pass. After it hits 3 or 4, we'll figure it out. What we prefer. After it hits 3 or 4, we will have him come out of the door doing a chomping animation with a really wide jaw. And that's where you're supposed to lay one of Homer's bombs in his path. So it'll end up in his mouth and it'll do damage to him. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Alright, we are making slow progress here, but still it's progress that we can actually see happening. I'm still completely fucking like flabbergasted that we've been working on the Simpsons stage for literally an entire year. Holy moly. She's biting the pillow on my chair now. I think she might be hungry. Little girl, why are you biting all of Daddy's things? Do you want to tell Daddy why you're biting everything?
Goodbye, stupid. We've had a lot of fun on your crappy computer.
Right.
Please don't ever come back.
Little girl, why are you biting everything? Are you hungry? Are you a hungry... Yep, there she goes. She's biting the pillow on my chair again. And making her head invisible. You are a little, like, rat. Why are you biting the pillow? What's wrong with you? You are such a stinky little thing. Give me my glances. I'm not done. Anyway. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. It's a lot to me. As long as this little stink cooperates by sleeping on time, then tune in Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern for more Majora's Mask, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern for more Tomb Raider, and then next Saturday 1 p.m. Eastern for more working on our Click and Play game. If you excuse me, I need to feed this little girl Teddy Grahams and clean her fingerprints off of my glasses. Ugh. Thanks for watching. Count your self. What are you doing here?